So something pretty exciting is happening right now as we're on the move, on the way to our next location for our mini moon. What's going on, Mia?
We're creating our first joint account together.
Joint account together. Money's a really interesting thing. I've never had a joint account with someone before. How are you feeling about it?
I feel alright. I feel pretty good about it. It feels like the right thing to do.
Money's one of those really interesting energies, isn't it, that a lot of people don't talk about?
Yeah.
And it's like something that should be private. And actually, just 2 days ago was the first time I gave Mia full access to my bank account so she can see all my transactions. But I guess it's a big step, right?
Ultimate trust. A very large number of marriages end as a result of money. Lack of trust in your partner's finances, no honesty around money and finances and financial struggles and all this kind of stuff. And we want to just lay foundations for a healthy financial relationship, not just with money, but with us and money and our future family. Like when we have kids, money and trusting each other is a big thing. I trust him implicitly around money and stuff, and he trusts me implicitly, but it's laying those foundations so that if we were hit with a difficulty, that we knew how to manage it. So like our savings and building that up and all this kind of stuff, so we're thinking ahead and thinking of the future, basically. Yeah.
Nice. Let us know, have you tried having a joint account before? Do you have any advice?
We all obviously have our own separate accounts, but we're also creating a joint account for us to do stuff with. And
yeah, let us know your advice. This is all exciting new territory for us. I've never been married before. Mia's never been married before, I think.
No, I'm pretty good.
First timers.
First marriage.
Building this life and this future together.
How does it feel for you to be building an actual future with someone, and like a family and finances and a house and a car and everything? What does it feel like for you?
It feels very easy. I'm super present and very relaxed. I have visions of the future, and I have goals and things I aspire to, but I also am not attached to them. So in this moment right now, it feels really light and easy to start a joint account.
Nice, I'm excited.
And the fact that money is one of the biggest causes of divorce, and money is something that humans made up.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's an energy that humans made up to exchange value with each other.
It's never just the money. It's lack of communication, it's honesty, it's trust, it's lack of polarity. It's all these things that add up. But then money is a good thing for people to logically justify it because they don't want to do the work. It's like, he was this. She spent all her money on my credit card. She wiped out my credit cards. Why was she wiping out your credit cards? Why did you wipe out his credit card? Like, why were you shopping excessively? Like, what was it in you that made you feel like you had to go out impulsively and buy all these things? That's not what, it's not money. Money is a logical reason to explain why people get divorced, but there's a whole host of other things behind it that contribute to it. Yeah.
I'd love to hear from those of you who have a happy relationship with money in your marriage, or if you're in a long-term relationship. I know for me growing up, money was something that caused a lot of tensions and issues, because when money is scarce, when you're worried about survival and paying the rent and the next month's bills and where that's all going to come from, it can put a lot of extra stress on everything, right? Whereas when you have a bit of breathing room and you can kind of relax a bit more, and you can go and enjoy nice holidays and buy the nice things you want, it's a bit less pressure, right?
And also, something that's been really awareness is that wealthy people stay wealthy because of how they manage money. Like, you hear people about who win the lottery and who lose it all within the year because they don't have good money management. So I think money management is something that we're learning, and we're spending a lot of energy on this. We're spending a lot of energy on understanding this, how money works, How do you manage money? Because wealthy people stay wealthy because of how they manage money. I don't know any wealthy person that goes off and buys £1 billion closets and stuff, you know. They manage their money well, and they know their values, and they know what's important to them, and they invest in those areas and save in areas that is not important to them. Like for you, I don't see you, even as a multi-billionaire, spending, you know, £2,000 on a Gucci t-shirt because it has the Gucci logo on it or something like that, you know. That's not important to you, but I can see you investing that £2,000 in your health in some way.
I was just about to say I would absolutely spend £2,000 on some incredible organic
handmade shampoo, conditioner,
products of some kind.
But that's important to you.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't, you know, it's just knowing your values, knowing what's important to you, knowing how to save money, knowing how to invest money, knowing all these things. I think we're learning. We're still very young, so we're still learning and we're still doing it so that our kids have a lot of security.
I think the main thing you need to worry about with me is me going and spending
our life savings on whole food. Genuinely, that's a real concern of mine in this relationship.
Yeah, when I go into these kind of food stores, they are pretty excessive. But mainly, it's going to be like going on retreats, going on masterminds, getting great mentors. That's my biggest outgoings by far. Is investing in my mentors and going on the nice retreats and
good food and
yeah. So Tony Robbins' 1 year mentorship is $1 million.
That's a good investment.
It is a good investment, yeah. So I've got your permission. You've seen this. I have her permission to invest $1 million in a mentor. You've heard it here first. Well, I didn't think we would turn into an investment advice channel. This is not financial advice. Do not take our financial advice. Please consult your accountant. Blah, 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 blah.
Disclaimer.
T's and C's are below.
My henna's melting off now. You can see.
Beautiful. All right. Well, we are going to carry on. Has your account been created? How cool is it, by the way? You can create a bank account on a phone now. Pretty sick. So we don't even have to go into a bank, and we can create a joint bank account on a phone. Amazing. I love it. We love you. We're going to sign off with our signature catchphrase that we've been working on.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.